Hi, how are you doing? In this video, we're going to complete storage devices and media. Today, we're going to talk about backup. What does it mean to have a backup? A backup meaning making one or more copies of your data in a different storage media. Meaning to have a copy of your files, of your photos, of your important documents in like an external hard disk, on a flash memory, and so on. Why do we need a backup? You could delete a file by accident. Your computer could break down. It's not working, your hard disk has a bad sector, and so on. Your computer could get infected by a virus which could edit data or meaning delete them. Your laptop is stolen or it may be damaged. Data could be corrupted by hackers. Okay, if you entered any suspicious website, if you downloaded any program which has virus, if you opened any insecure link, and so on, your computer may be hacked by anyone. Here we're having a note that most business use computers to store very important data, customers, records, financial information, designs for products, and so on. If the data is lost, then this would cause problems to the business. Backing up business data is essential, okay? So business should keep a record for customers' information, financial information, designs of the products, and so on. If those data are lost, okay, that will cause like big problems for the business. Here we're having different ways for keeping backups, and definitely we're having like two different ways for the backup. We're having the personal backups and the business backup. We're having main two types of backups: personal backup and business backup. For personal backup, we're going to keep an archive for our documents, photos, and so on by burning them to a CD. Having RCD-R, meaning it will be a read only. We're going to copy once what do we need on a CD. We cannot delete what did we add on a CD. That's why it's a read only, okay? Just for once, it will be used for once. Copying file to an external hard drive, copying files to a USB or a flash memory. A USB is another name for a flash memory. Copying the file to another computer on a network. If your computer is connected to a network, okay, and you can share your information to a main PC, that will be like a PC for archiving. Or you may keep a personal record on a cloud using the cloud computing or the cloud storage, such as the iCloud in iPhone, Google Drive, Google Images, and so on. You can keep a kind of archiving using those cloud storage. For business backups, we're gonna make copies of data. It will be made on a database on a daily basis using large capacity media such as magnetic tape. Actually, in business, we need to keep a lot of information which should be saved in a large device such as magnetic tapes. We're going to keep old copies of backup just in case, automating the system so that nobody forgets to do it. Meaning here to make automation for the system will take a self backup. For example, each 12 hours, after passing 12 hours, or on 12 a.m. every day. An automatic backup will be taken for information on the server, for example. Now we're done with the part of storage devices and media devices. To summarize, what did we take in this chapter? We talk what is the meaning of storage devices, okay, and we classified them into main storage devices and secondary storage devices. Main storage and packing storage or secondary storage. The main difference between them, the main memory are the RAM and the ROM. They are internal memories. They are existing inside the computer case, okay, on the motherboard. They are the primary memory or the first memory you're going to use while you are working on your computer. If you are, for example, working on Word and you are typing on Word, what you are doing will be saved to the RAM, okay? Once you decided to save your document, the document will be saved, for example, to a flash memory, to a CD, on the hard disk, to document, for example, on the hard disk. So hard disk, flash memory, CD are secondary storage devices, and RAM and ROM are the main storage devices, the first storage devices that you will be using while working on your computer. The difference between RAM and ROM: RAM is a temporarily storage device. It's a volatile storage devices, meaning data will be lost if computer is turned off. If you didn't choose to save to one of the packing storage or the secondary storage devices, nothing will be saved, okay? ROM will be used to start up the Windows or to start up your computer. It contains like the instructions for putting up your computer or to starting up your computer. So RAM, random access memory, and ROM, read-only memory. The main difference between them: RAM is a temp memory, ROM is a permanent memory, okay? And remember, we took them in the hardware part. Read-only memory, random access memory, temp memory or volatile memory. ROM is a permanent, non-volatile. ROM is used for putting up or starting up your computer. Then we have the packing storage devices, which are the permanent saving storage. They are definitely non-volatile, means data will not be lost off if the computer is turned off, okay? This is for the main storage and the packing storage or the secondary storage. Then we classified the secondary storage into magnetic storage devices, okay, and optical media. Finally, we're having the solid state devices, okay. For the magnetic storage devices, we're having the obvious example, which is the hard disk. You need to know the usage, the advantages and disadvantages of hard disk. Then we're having the portable hard disk or the external hard disk, which is a magnetic storage device as well. Then we're having the magnetic tape. For that part, you need to know the usage, the advantages and disadvantages. Then we're having the optical media, okay. The optical media are the CD, the DVD and the Blu-ray. They are devices that use laser to read information saved to them. As well as the magnetic devices, you need to know the usage of each one, the advantages and disadvantages. Okay. Finally, we're having here like a comparison between the different types of CDs and DVDs. Here we have R, write once only, meaning يعني if you're having CD-R or DVD-R, meaning they are only like recordable once. They are read only or write only. You can write or copy to them once. A CD or a DVD with RW, meaning they are read write. You can delete and add to them. DVD RAMs are used when data constantly needs to be rewrite. DVD meaning you need to يعني delete و update، يعني بنحط عليهم الفايلز او بنعمل copying للفايلز على ال DVD RAM، وبحتاج بعد كده ان انا اعمل لها deleting على طول، يعني كده حاجة continuous. So you need to use DVD RAM. Okay. That was like كده a mistake during the session. I told you that CD is only for يعني CD is always write only. You can copy to them once, but we're having a kind of CDs that has the word RW for read and write. Okay, you can copy and delete. What do I mean by read and write? That you can copy to them and delete. Okay, read or the R only, just copying for once. You cannot copy more files to them or like delete what did you copy to them. Then we're having the SSD or the solid state devices. The solid state devices are storage devices based on electronic circuits with no moving parts. Solid state storage devices store data using a special type of memory called a flash memory. USB/memory card use direct access. The two obvious example for SSD or solid state drives are the USB memory stick and the memory card. Okay, you need to know the main differences between them and the advantages and disadvantages. Okay, here we're having the access type or how the device will access the information. Here we have the sequential access and here we have the random access. The difference between sequential access and random access: sequential, we need to move a step by step. Okay, if my information, for example, in step 7, I need to move from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm here in 7. If this is for the serial or the sequential, and it was used by the old VHS tape, the cassette tape, and the magnetic tape as well. The direct or the random access, I can access number 7 anytime, okay, without passing on 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, I can just go to 7. So this is the direct random access. Okay.